guys, it's Kelly. I'm back with a process video. This layout is for Cocoa Daisy using the March kit called Flutterbee. And I am scrapping a picture of my husband and my daughter and myself on the day of my daughter's confirmation. And I have my previous video showed the companion page. I'm not sure what I was thinking. I thought that I had already done my voiceover and uploaded this, and I had not. So it's a little out of order, but if you haven't seen the companion page, it's a couple of videos up, and if I can remember, I will try to link it. So one of the things that I like doing with these glassine envelopes that come with the kit is cutting it up and putting it behind my photo as a layer. There is just something so satisfying to me to hear the crinkle and to feel it and to see that clear texture. I guess it's not clear, opaque behind the photo. It's just one of my favorite things to do, and if I have some hidden journaling, I like to also put a tag in it and keep the bag shape and put a tag in it, and that way it makes a very easy pocket to add some journaling to. So when you get these glassine envelopes, don't throw them away. They can be used, and they're actually quite fun, I think, to use. So this layout for me, I just decided I was going to play, and it's one of the typical go-to designs for me. I love it, and I feel like I can do it, and it looks different with the different embellishments and the different paper choices that I use, so it doesn't get tiring for me. You know, sometimes it's nice to just not try to invent something new and just to go with what works for you. So the fringed butterfly is definitely one of my favorite embellishments that came with this kit. If you followed me for a while, you know how much I love butterflies, birds, and flowers. So this kit just was definitely, it seemed like it was just made for me. So I am putting some craft foam behind the rose sticker. I knew that I wanted to have that raised up a little bit just to help match with the butterfly. If I have one thing raised on the layout, I definitely like to have a few more things just to add some continuity. So this yellow paper from Maggie Holmes is one of my favorite in the kit as well, and that's surprising for me. I'm not a huge I won't say a fan because I like the color, but it's just not one of my go-to colors when I'm choosing colors to work with. But my husband's tie is a pretty yellow, and that yellow floral, and when I pulled out the paper just to see how it would look as a border, I just really felt like it pulled everything together. So I am going to use my little distressing tool, and I decided to distress just the edges where the yellow would be showing. And again, it's using my same go-to techniques, but it's doing it a little bit different. I don't normally distress the edges of the cardstock. And sometimes just doing little things like that can change it up enough, or at least for me, to make it fun and new. So I am going to crinkle up the edges of the cardstock. I just love the little extra dimension that it gives. And off camera, I am going to sew around those edges with some gold thread. So you can see that in the close-ups of the photos that I have at the end, and that gold thread is just incredible. It's one of my favorite things to work with. So I am just going to distress up the rest of the edges of these pattern papers. If you do not have this little tool, do not go out and buy it. I ended up with it in some fashion. Maybe it was with a kit or something. You can just use an edge of your scissors and do the same thing. Just because I have the tool, I use it. It just makes it easy. So this is pretty much the way that my layout is going to come together. I am going to pull out some other stickers. The whole time that I'm doing this, I am contemplating my title, and I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with my title. It's, you know, it's not the moment of her confirmation as in when we were in church, so I wasn't thinking about that. And you know, sometimes titles can be so difficult. So I look back at the stickers and I look back at the tags and I keep going back and forth, and in a few minutes you'll see that I ultimately decide on using a sticker as my title. And I guess what I'm going to say with that is sometimes you don't have to invent the wheel or reinvent the wheel. If you can have something with your embellishments that will work, just go with it and don't make it any more difficult than it has to be. So I am going to swap out that butterfly with an aqua one, and the only reason that I do it is because it pulls out some of the green that is in the rose cluster that I'm working on right now, and I just like when I can have things, you know, with I can repeat colors in the clusters. I just feel like it pulls things together. So I am going to go ahead and get things stuck down. I am pretty sure that this is the way my page is going to go. And another thing that I like to do is what I just did is I trimmed that gold and white sticker. I'm going to use it. It's like it's supposed to be a bit of washi, and if it's a piece that I love like that, I would rather trim it in half and try to keep up with the other part and see if I can use it on another layout. If it's a sticker that I don't care about as much, I don't mind it being hidden, but that gold and white is really pretty, so I am going to try to get it used on another layout. So that little birdie had to make its way on the page as well. I love Maggie Holmes birds and I cannot get enough of them, so I'm going to have a bunch of stickers left with no birds, but that's okay. Use what you love. So at this point, I'm just trying to add a couple of the word phrases, and I realized that the last month's kit actually had the Maggie Holmes phrase stickers and the labels, so I pulled that out of last month's kit and I'm going to put a couple in the clusters. I chose one that said special moments, another that says happy day, and the third says love, love, love. And it's just so nice to be able to make your kits and your past kits work with you. It's fun because I feel like a lot of the things go together, and it just really, you know, makes good use of being in a kit club when you can pull things out from previous kits and make them work with your new kit. So that's it for me today. Thank you so much for joining me, and be sure to take a peek at the close-ups because you will see the gorgeous gold thread. So I hope you guys have a great day. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.